Hi, Antonio here with bugaren.com. If you bought one of our sliders, chances are that you are ready to start using our graphical user interface. Now usually we do this over Dropbox, so by now you should have received an email with a link to Dropbox. Now I'm going to show you how to copy that folder over to your computer so you can install the drivers to your slider. And I'm also going to show you how to copy the files over so you can start using your graphical user interface. So let's get going. Now once you get that email, all you're going to do is simply click on it and you're going to get something just like this right here. Is click on it right here, just like that. So once that folder comes up, you right click on it and you click download. It's going to take a couple of minutes, maybe at the very most. So once you've done that, bring up File Explorer and click on Downloads. Find that folder that you just downloaded. It's going to be called Graphical User Interface. And you're going to extract it. It's a zip file. So you're going to have to extract it, okay? Hopefully you know how to do that. If not, just Google extracting files, unzipping files. I use, what is it called? WinRAR. You can download it for free and you can use it like for a couple of weeks or whatever, 30 days. Let me bring this over here. You are going to extract that folder, see here, right here, to a specific location. Now the best place for it will be on your desktop, but you can put it anywhere you want to, whatever's easiest for you. I like to put it in the desktop. So I click on desktop right here, and then I click new folder. And I'm going to name this GUI for Graphical User Interface, and I'm going to put a number 4 on it because I already have 2 or 3 of them on my desktop, okay? So I created that folder right there, as you can see right here. And now you hit OK. Okay, so what we are going to do now is go ahead and take your USB cord, plug it into your computer. Now you can take your box, your control box from your slider. It doesn't have to be plugged into the slider. And you are going to connect your USB cord to your USB port. Now you couldn't hear that because I have the Zoom recorder on right here, but I heard it. Maybe you did hear it. But anyway, it'll make a sound letting you know that it has found a device and is installing the drivers to this device. If you have a problem with that, I'm going to make a separate little video and have a link to it down below the description of this video. And so now all you have to do is, here's that folder right here that we created before. Here it is right here. We're going to open up that folder. And as you can see right here, these are the drivers. The drivers are included in that file. Right here, you're going to click on Graphical User Interface. And you see right here, GUI stands for Graphical User Interface Slider 2. I may change that name. I can't remember how I ended up with 2. But you're going to see the play button right here. You're going to click on that right there. And there it is, your graphical user interface is right here. Now we covered all of this right here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a time-lapse setting. We're going to do, let's say, 1/4 of an inch. We're going to do something really short. This little slider right here has 14 inches of play, so we're going to set this to 14. And then this right here, we're going to set it, wow, really low, so we can see it move to 9-10 minutes right here. Your interval time will be 12 seconds. Now this is the communication port like I've already discussed in the previous video. Right here, you hit connect, upload. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I can go ahead and disconnect. Connect this to the slider. Now we're going to use this camera right here. We're going to push down the reset, turn this on, and release. In about 10 seconds, you're going to see this move right here. 10 seconds is a long time, but there you go right there. So now you would start your slider, your camera. You're going to start it right after one of these movements. At the very beginning, I should have started this over here. I apologize for that. But anyway, once it takes that very first step, you're going to start your camera. So it'll take a step, take a picture. Take a step, take a picture. Now it's up to you to set up your camera because I'm not sure which camera you're going to be using, but that's what you're going to be doing. Take a picture. So remember that. It'll take the first step, start your camera, and then from that point forward, that's what's going to be happening. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is turn this off right here. Disconnect this one right here. I'm going to take that very same cord. Let's see what mode this is set to. I think this is set to, when you use the potentiometer to set the position of the slider. You see that like that. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and connect this slider to the back. I don't know if you were able to hear that or not. By the way, in order to move these carriages back and forth, you have to turn them off. If it's on like this, it basically has a break because the control box is feeding electricity to the motor. So anyway, we're going to turn it off. We're going to bring it to the center right here. Now, anytime you disconnect your control box, you have to go ahead and close your graphical user interface because it doesn't know it hasn't been disconnected, so you have to start it back up. So we're going to go ahead and start it back up just like that. And this time what we're going to do over here, we're going to go to the potentiometer. We're going to set the acceleration and deceleration really low so you can see it's gradually build up. Now this slider is actually 32 inches of travel. It's a 48 incher, but it has 32 inches of travel. We're going to hit connect, upload. Now we are going to go ahead and push down on the reset button, turn this on, and release. You hear that long acceleration and a long deceleration. Now you may ask, well, why would you want to do that? It's just sometimes you get real cool effects, especially if you're doing like a zoom. So what I'm going to do right there, I'm going to stop it right here. I am going to change the acceleration to around 2000 and just hit upload. Okay. As you can see, I haven't disconnected the USB. It's still connected right here. You can see it right here. So now I'm going to push down on the reset button again, turn it on, and release. See, the acceleration is much faster. And the deceleration is faster. It's louder when it's on this table. I think I already discussed that, but anyway, it's a lot quieter when it's not on a table. And so now I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. I'm going to move this camera just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. So that's about it. I don't want these videos to go on very long. On our next video, we're going to be shooting outside. We're going to go through a couple of other little things. For example, like changing the batteries on this guy right here. Little things like that. So for now, we'll just see you on the next tutorial, okay? Thank you very much.